I am going to tell you how to determine the gender of your baby. Many questions has been thrown on this topic, so do well to share this video to any couple or intending couple. This will help them to determine the gender of their baby. The conception of female or male baby is dependent on your ovulation and also dependent on when you meet and knack with your husband. If you want to have a female child, do well to meet and knack your husband 2 to 3 days before ovulation. And if you want to have a male child, do well to meet with your husband the same day you are ovulating. Make sure you are ovulating at the point of knacking your husband, as this will help you to produce a male child. Let me tell you why this is likely to be possible. Let me tell you the reason why having a male or female child is possible on the dependent of the ovulation and the knacking. This is because a woman chromosome is an XX chromosome, while the man's chromosome is an XY chromosome. And when the man knacks the woman, he is likely to release both his X and Y chromosome to meet with the already XX chromosome the woman has. When the man's XY chromosome goes through the fallopian tube to fertilize the egg in the woman's body, the Y chromosome gets to that point, and when it doesn't find any egg to fertilize, you find out that the X chromosome has patience and waits for some days while the Y chromosome dies off. And of course, you know the Y chromosome is the content of the man, while the X chromosome is the female chromosome. And once this man gives his woman either the X chromosome or the Y chromosome, once the woman receives the man's Y chromosome, that is when they produce a baby boy. And when the woman receives the X chromosome coming from the man, that is when they produce a baby girl. I don't know if you get my point. When the man releases his X chromosome, the X chromosome goes to the woman's body and waits for 2 or 3 days before fertilizing the egg. This is when you wait. So if you want to have a baby girl, you have to wait 2 to 3 days before ovulating to knack. When you knack 2 to 3 days before ovulating, the X chromosome the man gave you will come inside your body and wait for that 2 to 3 days. As the S chromosome is waiting, you start ovulating, and once you start ovulating, the X chromosome will now fertilize, and that gives us a baby girl. And if you want to have a male child, make sure you are ovulating at the point of knacking, because the Y chromosome is not as patient as the S chromosome. The S chromosome waits until you ovulate before fertilizing, but the Y chromosome runs so fast to meet with the S chromosome you have as a woman. Once it gets there and did not see any egg to fertilize, the Y chromosome dies off. So this is why I told you that if you want to have a male child, just make sure that you are ovulating at the point of knacking, so that when your man gives you the Y chromosome, it rushes directly before the S chromosome will get to it. The Y chromosome rush to get there and fertilize the available egg. Because you are ovulating, the egg is already available. But if you are not ovulating, once the Y chromosome gets there, it dies off. But the S chromosome is very patient and do not run so fast. After the Y chromosome must have died, the X chromosome will gradually come and fertilize it, because it will wait 2 to 3 days. When the egg is available, it will now fertilize. I don't know if you get my point, but also bear in mind that this is only 70% assured, so you can give it a try. If you want a baby girl, you are likely to have a baby girl with this my explanation. And if you want a baby boy, you can also have a baby boy with this explanation I just gave. You can always meet with your doctor to make a proper plan on this. At this point, I believe I have given you enough information to share this video to every couple or intending couple. Thank you for listening and for watching. My name is Miss Licious. Bye.